Greetings. Hope this day finds you safe, healthy, happy, and thriving, whatever it is you're doing, wherever you're doing it. Hope you're enjoying it and doing the best you can with it. What's going on with this shirt here? What's the deal? Okay, there we go. Yeah, this is the New Thought Media Network. I'm Ken Ludwig. You are watching Vibrant Living. And again, I hope you're enjoying your life, whatever you're doing. I hope you are safe. I hope you are thriving. I hope you're living in a space where you can just simply set aside the vicissitudes of life and enjoy the fact that in this moment, whatever moment it is, in this moment, everything is fine. Everything is perfect. Now, maybe you've got something on your mind. Maybe there's something happening right this moment, but this too shall pass. In the next moment, everything is perfect. Everything is fine just the way it is. We're living in fraught times. We're living in a period where it seems like war is breaking out around every corner. Excuse me. We now have this incredible war in Israel and the Gaza Strip that is just that's mind-numbingly brutal, beyond the scope of anything we've ever witnessed before, as far as brutality, cruelty, depravity. It's sick. And we have to be clear as metaphysicians. The only tool we have is our own minds. The only tool we possess is the control of our own minds. We have to live in a space of peace. Peace coming from me. Peace coming from my heart to your heart, to the hearts of every single person we come in contact with each and every single day of our lives. We just absolutely have to live in that space. Now, that's not easy. David Hawkins, in his amazing book, Power versus Force, I saw him speak once at Mile High Church in Lakewood, Colorado. And Hawkins said that when people are in need of material things, food, money, weaponry for wars, whatever they're in need of, sending them that does not lift the consciousness. What we can do, though, is pray. And let's say pray. By pray, I mean whatever you do to lift your consciousness into a peaceful mind. I've used this example before. The story is that Dr. Michael Bernard Beckwith had a lady in his congregation at Agape who was having kidney problems, and his solution was to have everyone in the congregation pray to and love their own kidneys. And in a very short period of time, the woman's kidney problems were healed. I believe that the main way we can change the world, whatever the circumstances are in the world, is to lift our consciousness above those circumstances. So in the case of war and destruction, we need to move our minds into peace and creativity. Now, I been kind of, whenever there's situations like this going on in the world, there's always social media kind of jumps into action, and some of it's good, some of it's not so good, some of it's fabulous, some of it sucks beyond recognition. But there's a lot of stuff coming up for peace, things that I've never heard before. Here's a prayer for peace that I think works if we're looking to lift our mindset above war and violence. For those who are fleeing, sanctuary. For those who are staying, safety. For those who are fighting, peace. For those whose hearts are breaking, comfort. For those who see no future, hope. That's just a beautiful, short prayer. You know what? Let's just do it again. For those who are fleeing, sanctuary. For those who are staying, safety. For those who are fighting, peace. For those hearts that are breaking, comfort. For those who see no future, hope. Gotta love that. Really great. Last week I tried to do something here in the way of something different, something that I had not done before. I want to do this today. I think I have it right now. I think I know how it works. There's a Christmas song. It's called I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day. It really is about peace on earth, and it is my all-time, all-favorite Christmas song, and I really only know it for, I don't know, for half a dozen years or so, or 7 or 8 years. But let's see if I can make this happen. I hope I can. And here we go.
Their old familiar carols play, and mild and sweet their songs repeat, of peace on earth, goodwill to men. And the bells are ringing in my heart, I hear them like a choir singing, peace on earth, goodwill to men. And in despair I bow my head. There is no peace on earth, I said, for hate is strong and mocks the song of peace on earth, goodwill to men. But the bells are ringing like a choir singing. Does anybody hear this? Peace on earth, goodwill to men. Then ring the bells more loud and deep. God is not dead, nor does he sleep. For wrong shall fail, the right prevail. The peace on earth, goodwill to men. Then ringing, singing on his way. The world revolved from night to day. A voice, a chime, a chant sublime of peace on earth, goodwill to men. For the bells are ringing like a choir singing, and our hearts will hear this. Peace on earth, goodwill to men. Do you hear the bells they're ringing? They're like the angels singing. Open up your heart and hear this. Peace on earth, goodwill to men. Peace on earth. Peace on earth. Peace on earth, goodwill to men.
Like I said, my all-time favorite Christmas song. But it really is about peace on earth. And I think the one line in there that strikes me as important right now in this day and age is the hate is strong and mocks the song of peace on earth. Again, It comes from your heart. It comes from my heart. It comes from each of us as an individual. Again, as I said earlier, it's the only thing we have control over is our own thoughts. What we project into the world comes from here and here. And it is the only thing that we have control over in the entire universe. So we can rant and rave about who's at fault where in Ukraine, in Israel, in Russia, in Gaza, wherever. We can rant and rave about it. We can have our opinions. We can say whatever we want that makes us feel better about our opinion. But the truth of the matter is, if we want to make a difference, the only difference we can make is to come from that place of heart, to come from that place of peace on earth, from each and every one of us. There was another thing that came across social media here. This is I love this prayer. This is a native prayer. Creator, open our hearts to peace and healing between all people. Creator, open our hearts to provide and protect for all children of the earth. Creator, open our hearts to respect for the earth and all the gifts of the earth. Creator, open our hearts to the exclusion of violence and fear among all. Thank you for all the gifts of this day and every day. That's a great prayer. But it's just, it's be grateful for everything you have. Be grateful for your moment. Be grateful for your place in life. Be grateful for the knowledge that we are absolutely living in a place of privilege. Each and every one of us that lives here in the United States. I'm sure there are people listening to the network from other parts of the world. But if you're here in the United States, we live in a place of privilege. No matter how good, bad, or indifferent you consider your circumstances to be in the moment, you are still living in a place of privilege. And we should take that privilege to heart and express it out to the world in the form of peace and love for the privilege of all. Ernest Holmes, in The Science of Mind, in the back part of the book, and the meditations in the back of the book, has peace is the power at the heart of God. My peace is found at the heart of God. The heart of God, for me, is found at the very center of my being. It does not matter how closely the confusion of the outer world presses against me. I am not even disturbed by the confusion in my immediate environment. I know that the only way to counteract confusion is to bring peace into play. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. Not as the world giveth, give I unto you. These words of assurance stay with me, and I hear them re-echoing in the depths of my being. I surrender all of my fears, those nameless fears which have beset me for such a long time, dulling my pleasure and clouding with misery and apprehension all of my days. I am now through with fear. What indeed is there for a divine and immortal being to fear? Certainly not people, for as I am a divine and immortal being, so is every man, and every man is my brother. I recognize the one life principle, working in and through and inspiring the motives of everyone I contact. I do not fear sickness, disease, or death, because the eternal and perfect life animates my body and goes always about its perfect work, healing and renewing that body. I am not afraid of want or lack, for the one infinite essence supplies me with everything I need all of the time. There is nothing for me to fear, for I am an inseparable part of God. I live in God. God lives in me, and I draw upon its perfect peace. My peace is found at the heart of God. Little meditation maybe for each and every one of us to consider that if you find it difficult to move yourself into that place of peace, there are ways to do it. That's on that's on page 558 of the Science of Mind textbook, in the meditation section. And if you want to go there, there's also one around page 267, 68 for peace of mind. That's a treatment for peace of mind, and it's also very, very good. I used to read that every day in my prayer work, and I don't have it today. It's funny. If we're going to talk about peace, and I'm going to talk about that particular piece of peace, I should probably find it in the book, and let's just do it. I know it's around 267, 268, somewhere around there. It's in that whole section of treatments that is really, really, really quite excellent. Come on now. I know it's in here. There's the treatment for insomnia. I know it's not far from there. We'll find it here, folks. Bear with me. There we go. Treatment for peace of mind. It's on page 264 of the textbook. So, and my lighting is not the best here. Hang on. It's, I find as the days pass, the writing just seems to get smaller and smaller. Do you know what I mean? All right. A treatment for peace of mind by Ernest Harms. Be still and know that I am God. I am the Christ, the Son of the living God within me. I am the principle of peace within me. I am the manifestation of love within me. My mind is poised in peace and beauty. All sense of fear or doubt is gone. I rest in calm trust and rely on the law of spirit to bring good into my experience. I contend with none, argue with none, and am filled with wonderful peace and light. There is no uncertainty about my future and no fear as a result of my past. I live in an eternal now, which is filled with good alone. Goodness and beauty follow me. Peace and joy accompany me. Happiness and wholeness fill my entire being with the realization of love and perfection. I am the Christ, the Son of the living God within me. This inner mind of mine is now divine and complete. It has no worries and no fears. It is whole, complete, and satisfied. I look back over all previous experience and find that it was good, very good. I look forward to the future and find that it is also good and very good. And I look at the past and I find that it is also good and very good. God is in all, over all, and through all. I am the Christ, the Son of the living God within me. I am the spirit of confidence. I am poised in love and reason. I am the perfect law of truth and the complete presence of beauty. I am the Christ, the Son of the living God within me. That's on page 264, Science of Mind textbook. That is a treatment for peace of mind. And then on page 558 in the meditations is just another piece on peace, on inner peace. And not to be redundant, but to reiterate one more time, that's the only place we can come from if we want to change the world, if we want to make it a better place, if we want to lift up the consciousness to a higher mind, then we need to come from a place of peace on our own. Remember, if I lift my consciousness, I lift all of the consciousness, because a rising tide lifts all boats. And if I lift my consciousness, there's no place for yours to go but with me. There's no place for it all to go but with me. If enough of us lift our consciousness, we change the consciousness of the world. There's a gazillion studies on that show that lifting consciousness around a particular subject, around peace, around love, around violence, around anything, can change the occurrence or the frequency or the intensity of whatever it is that we are looking to improve, create, or even enhance. So there you go. That's pretty much what I have for you today, is just a little bit on peace of mind. I want you to remember always that we are a nonprofit organization here at New Thought Media. Go to newthoughtmedia.org, click on donate. We are always grateful for anything and everything you deign to contribute to us. If you want to reach me, you can find me at teamrockitnow@gmail.com. I want you to always remember the sponsors of this show are the products of My Daily Choice. Go to mydailychoice.com. And of course, we have our HempWorks coffee, which I didn't have a cup today. I'm pre-recording the show. It's too early in the day for me to do this after my afternoon coffee. I mean, my morning coffee. So that's the HempWorks coffee. We have our HempWorks CBD, of course, the finest CBD in the world, purest, cleanest, most high potency CBD you're going to find anywhere. Full spectrum, broad spectrum, both available. Full spectrum, of course, has that 0.3% or less of THC, the legal limit across the country. Broad spectrum has 0 THC if you're somebody who has a rare allergy to it, or if you do really intense, sensitive testing at work or something like that. 7 or 8 or 10 at this point, different flavors and 3 different concentrations, 500 milligram, 750 and 1500. And you will find the absolute best prices anywhere on the planet for the CBD. And if you look closely, or if you contact me, we have a new program called Brand Bucks that will get you an even better price by 20% or more on the CBD that we sell at a great price to begin with. Also, don't forget, we have our Mantra essential oils. We have the blends. We have the pure oils, the best oils you're going to find anywhere in the world. Go to mydailychoice.com/Ken Ludwig. That will take you right to my page, and you can peruse our offering. We have, I'm on Instagram, evolving_hippie on Instagram. I think that's all I have here for you today. Yeah, that's it. You can also find my beloved Lisa and I on our branded Facebook page, Vibrant Aging, which of course goes hand in hand with the show, Vibrant Living. There you go. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm kind of clearing my throat a lot here. Anyway, that's the show for today. Not a big deal. Just I want you to just be really clear in your mind that it's about peace in our own hearts, peace in our own mind is what brings us peace in the world today. So as always, I am immensely grateful for the great gift of your time and your attention. I wish you all the love and all the blessings that the universe has to offer. And I hope you will join me next Thursday and every Thursday at 2:00 Mountain Time, 4:00 Eastern Time for another, whatever this is, episode of Vibrant Living. Until then, my friends, namaste.